I was on a telephone conference with the Pentagon, and there was a television somewhere in the building, and so a bunch of us went to look, and we'd seen that an aircraft had collided with one of the World Trade Center towers. And I can remember thinking, it's a beautiful, clear day. How could a pilot be that stupid? And of course, the second aircraft collided with the second tower, and everybody knew that there was no way that was an accident. And the phone would ring here, and it's, "Boss, it's so-and-so. You need me to fly? I'm ready. I can do this." We got a call from the Massachusetts Emergency Management Agency. If there's a disaster in New York, Boston hospitals help by taking excess supplies and things and moving them. We told them, if you can get us clearance to fly, and you're gonna have to go pretty high to do that, I'd be glad to do the mission. And sure enough, we got a phone call back in a half hour that said we've gone all the way to the Federal Aviation Administration and headquarters NORAD, and you can do it. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there were Ryder rental trucks arriving at Hanscom full of medical supplies that had to get to New York City. The next 18 hours, we flew aircraft round robin to Kennedy Airport, New York, bringing medical supplies. There were 16 aircraft flying at 30-minute intervals back and forth between Hanscom and Kennedy all night long. It was a long night. It was a scary night because literally, as anybody remembers that was around on 9/11, you spent an awful lot of time waiting for the other shoe to drop. Now what's going to happen? They said it was just eerily silent flying to New York. And every once in a while we'd just have to click the mic and say, "FAA, are you still there?" Some of our aircraft were escorted by F-15s, Air Force fighters, who were just up making sure everybody was flying was who he said he was. The searchers and rescuers in New York needed thermal imaging equipment to try and find survivors. The company that manufactured those cameras here in Lexington, both the chairman of the board and the CEO were on one of those aircraft that hit the tower. Those people were all crying while they put these packages together for us, and there was nothing. I mean, you cannot not be affected by that. Some of our other wings overflew the towers for the state of New York, or what was left, to provide some of the first aerial surveillance of the site. How bad was it? How far out did the damage go? That kind of thing. So Civil Air Patrol was very busy here in the Northeast, and throughout the country they moved blood and plasma and supplies when no one else could fly. We were Air Force aircraft. Our aircraft are small. They don't you couldn't knock a building down with one of our aircraft no matter how hard you tried. So we didn't represent a threat. Civil Air Patrol was, as they'd been since World War II. They were ready when they got a call from a government agency to bring what we could do to bear on the situation. Equipment has evolved, but the basic member of Civil Air Patrol, who's there to serve their community and is dedicated to doing that, hasn't changed since World War II. Rather than sit in their living rooms and watch the same film of the tower coming down over and over again, they just like the Minutemen of Massachusetts in the 1700s said, "No, I got to do something about this." They're the same kind of people.